Take a moment and think about this. Who was the best manager you ever had and why? Now hold that thought. In the world of work, we've all had our share of bosses, directors, managers, you name it. And it's no secret that effective management can make or break an individual's experience in a company. It's like the rudder of a ship, guiding the vessel through calm or choppy waters. I remember one manager I had, a remarkable figure who stood out from the rest. They didn't just boss people around, they worked efficiently and led by example. They weren't just a superior, they were a mentor, a leader, someone who was easy to approach and trusted us implicitly. Under their guidance, not only did I grow professionally, but personally too. Their unique method of dealing with directs was truly something to behold. So intrigued? Let's dive into the story of this manager and why they left such an impact. This manager had a distinct leadership style that set them apart. They were not your typical boss who simply barks orders and expects them to be followed without question. No, this manager was different. They led with a style that made you feel like you were part of a team, not just an employee. Their approach to delegation was one of trust and empowerment. They would assign tasks, but not without first making sure that you understood the objectives and had the necessary tools and knowledge to complete them. They believed that the best way to get the job done was by empowering their team members with the autonomy to make decisions and take ownership of their work. This not only built trust within the team, but also motivated everyone to strive for excellence. But delegation was just one aspect of their leadership style. What really set this manager apart was their open-door policy. They were always approachable, ready to listen, and willing to provide guidance whenever needed. They made it a point to be available for their team members, whether it was to discuss work-related issues, provide feedback, or even just have a casual chat. They understood that open communication is key to building strong relationships and fostering a positive work environment. This manager also had a knack for recognizing the strengths and weaknesses of their team members. They would leverage individual strengths for the benefit of the team, while also providing guidance and support to help individuals improve in areas where they were lacking. This approach not only helped the team succeed, but also contributed to the personal and professional growth of each team member. And let's not forget their ability to lead by example. They were not one to sit back and watch the team do all the work. They were always in the trenches with us, demonstrating what it means to work hard, be accountable, and remain committed to achieving team goals. Their unique leadership style was the foundation of their management success. And it's a style that I have come to admire and strive to emulate in my own leadership journey. A key aspect of their management was trust and approachability. Now let's dive into how the manager built trust. Trust, as we know, is not something that you can buy off a shelf. It's something that is earned over time, through consistent actions and demonstrated integrity. This manager earned trust by being transparent and honest. He made it a point to share the bigger picture with the team, ensuring that everyone understood the why behind what we were doing. He believed that trust is a two-way street. To receive trust, you must be willing to give it. And so, he trusted us with responsibilities, giving us the freedom to make decisions and the room to make mistakes. He wasn't just interested in the end results, but also in the process. He encouraged us to be innovative, to think outside the box, and to challenge the status quo. He valued our inputs and respected our opinions, creating an environment where we felt comfortable sharing our thoughts, no matter how out of the box they were. And then there was his approachability. He maintained an open-door policy, both literally and metaphorically. His office door was always open for anyone who had a question, a concern, or just wanted to chat. But more than just an open door, he made an effort to be accessible. He would often walk around the office, checking in with us, asking how we were doing, how our projects were progressing. He made it clear that he was there to support us, not to micromanage us. He also knew how to give constructive feedback. He was kind, but direct, always focusing on the issue at hand, not the person. He used these moments as teaching opportunities, helping us to grow and improve. He was equally good at receiving feedback, always open to suggestions and willing to admit when he was wrong. This trust and approachability fostered a positive work environment. It made us feel valued and appreciated, And it made us want to do our best, not out of fear, but out of respect and admiration for a manager who treated us with kindness and respect. It's a testament to the power of trust and approachability in management. Another significant aspect was their focus on employee growth. This was not a manager who saw employees as mere cogs in a machine to be used until they wear out and then replaced. No, this was a manager who truly understood the value of investing in people. Let us talk about skill development. This manager didn't just assign tasks based on what employees could already do. They challenged us. They pushed us out of our comfort zones and encouraged us to take on tasks that would stretch our abilities. They saw potential in each of us and gave us the opportunities to realize that potential. For instance, I remember being tasked with a project that was slightly beyond my skill set at the time. But instead of leaving me to flounder, the manager provided guidance and support, making sure I had the resources to learn and grow. Career advancement was another area where this manager shone. They didn't hoard power or see others' success as a threat to their own. Instead, they actively worked to help employees climb the career ladder. They were always open to discussions about career goals and aspirations. They provided valuable feedback and advice. And when opportunities for advancement came up, they were the first to recommend their team members for these roles. This manager also understood that employee growth isn't just about skills and career progression. It's also about personal growth. They encouraged us to develop as individuals, to learn more about ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, and our passions. They recognized that happy, fulfilled individuals make for more productive and engaged employees. It was clear that this manager saw their role not as a dictator, but as a mentor and coach. They were invested in our success, in our growth. They didn't just want to get the job done. They wanted to develop a team of skilled, confident, and fulfilled individuals. Their commitment to employee growth was truly inspiring. This manager's effectiveness can be attributed to a few key qualities and actions. As we delve into the heart of our discussion, let's take a moment to revisit the key qualities and actions that made this manager stand out. Firstly, their effective leadership style. It wasn't about barking orders from the comfort of an office. It was about being in the trenches, working shoulder to shoulder with the team. It was about showing, not telling. This hands-on approach fostered a sense of unity, making every team member feel valued and recognized. Then comes trust and approachability, the pillars of any successful relationship. This manager created an environment where everyone felt comfortable voicing their thoughts and ideas. There were no closed doors or unapproachable figures. Instead, there was openness and trust, a safe space where everyone could freely express themselves without fear of judgment or retribution. And then we come to perhaps the most significant quality, a focus on employee growth. This manager understood that the success of any team is inextricably linked with the growth of its members. So they made it a priority to invest in their team, to cultivate their skills, and to encourage their professional development. They realized that when you help your team grow, you're not just building better employees, you're building better individuals. In essence, the manager's effectiveness was born out of a combination of these key qualities and actions. They led by example, fostering a sense of unity and camaraderie. They promoted a culture of trust, ensuring that everyone felt seen and heard. And they prioritized employee growth, understanding that the success of a team is tied to the growth of its members. These qualities and actions not only made them an exceptional manager, but also a great leader. A leader who understood that the key to a successful team lies not in dictating, but in inspiring, not in commanding, but in guiding, not in demanding, but in nurturing. A leader who truly understood the essence of leadership. So why does this manager's story matter to all of us? Well, it's simple. The narrative underscores the profound impact a good manager can have on their team. It's not just about completing tasks, hitting targets, or climbing the corporate ladder. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued, trusted, and motivated to do their best. This manager's story serves as a blueprint for effective management. It's a testament to the power of trust, approachability, and commitment to employee growth. These qualities not only foster a positive work environment, but also inspire employees to reach their full potential. So, as we wrap up this tale, let's take a moment to reflect. What lessons can we learn from this manager's story? How can we apply these insights to our own roles, whether we're a manager or a team member? Remember, the best managers are those who lead by example, foster trust, and invest in their team's growth. So, who was the best manager you ever had and why?